Hello and welcome to the 2014 First Half of the Year Fantasy Baseball Awards, featuring Ira Blog, Random Thug, Southern Draw, M Mouse, and introducing Flo Snookums, emceed by me, Sean Connery, and now to our host, Jason Miller. Yes, and the crowd goes wild. Hello and welcome to the Fantasy Baseball 2014 Awards, the First Half of the Year Awards. Long time no see, as you can tell, been really busy. Had a girlfriend move in, changing everything around, screwing up my scene, screwing up my set direction. What are we going to do? Well, what we're going to do is that we're going to give out awards. We've got 7 of them. We've got 3 that are just universal fantasy awards, and we've got 4 that are league specific. So without further ado, let's kick it over to Random Thug for the first award. Yo, nothing special. Here are the nominees. Biggest fantasy surprise hitter, Troy Tulowitzki. 351 batting average, 18 home runs, 45 RBIs, and a 443 on-base percentage. Nelson Cruz, 293 batting average, 24 home runs, 64 RBIs. Michael Brantley, 325 batting average, 12 home runs, 51 RBIs, and 9 stolen bases. Victor Martinez, 330 batting average, 20 home runs, 52 RBIs. Charlie Blackmon, 306 batting average, 12 home runs, 46 RBIs, and 15 stolen bases. The biggest fantasy surprise hitter. Although Tulo and Cruz have been healthy, the big news for me is Michael Brantley, a top 10 fantasy player, no doubt. I'm going to drop this segment. It's Thug. I'm out. Yes, Michael Brantley, a huge breakthrough 2014 season. Now, when you hear these stats are current up until June 27th. So, if anything's changed here in the last week, because I know this video is going to actually come online like 7 to 10 days later. So, those are why the stats are jacked up a little bit. Okay? But we have to keep moving, keep it rolling. Let's head over to Sean Connery for the best fantasy pitcher, best surprise fantasy pitcher of the first half of the year.
There's no camera. Why is there no camera for me?
You're just an MC, Sean. We don't have a camera set up for you.
What? Nobody gets to see my beautiful face? I was voted the most sexiest man alive in People magazine in 1989, damn it, when I was almost 60 years old. My public wants to see me. Oh well, I'm so fancy you already know anyway. Yes. Here are the nominees for the best surprise pitcher.
Biggest surprise fantasy pitcher. Johnny Cueto, 7-5 record, 119 strikeouts, 186 ERA, 0.84 ERA. Masahiro Tanaka, 11-2, 119 strikeouts, 211 ERA, 0.96 WHIP. Scott Kazmir, 9-3 record, 84 strikeouts, 2.66 ERA, 1.01 WHIP. Francisco Rodriguez, 25 saves, 2.29 ERA, 0.92 WHIP. Garrett Richards, 8-2 record, 276 ERA, 99 strikeouts, 1.12 WHIP. Biggest surprise fantasy pitcher.
And the winner is... I'm taking something out of an envelope, even though you can't see it, this freaking place. That is Scott Kazmir. Yes, Moneyball does it again. Yeah, that's it, so... I can't really sign off because you can't see me signing off, but yes. Who dat? S-E-A-N. Who dat? S-E-A-N.
Yeah, Scott Kashmir, another guy coming out of nowhere. Billy Bean, always knowing what he's doing. It's amazing. So, I have to be honest with you guys, I don't have a lot of money. Just don't have it, so we have to take a commercial break. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But I gotta pay the bill somehow, you know what I mean? You need help winning your fantasy baseball league? Call me, Tony. Tony's Fantasy Solutions. You need someone to forget to set their lineup? We can make that happen. You need someone to disappear for a while? Oh yeah, we can make that happen. All you gotta do is call. Call Tony's Fantasy Solutions. 188-555-SOLUTIONS. We guarantee victory.
Tony's Fantasy Solutions really does not guarantee victory.
Yes, welcome back. Now, if you need disappointment, let's say everything's been going great in your life and you know what, you're just like, everything's too good, I need to be disappointed. There's only one guy who can bring you down.
Ira's Island.
I mean, seriously, I still get the horrendous intro. I mean, I'm just trying to give out the BFD award. The BFD, no, it's the biggest fantasy disappointment award. Here are the nominees. Biggest fantasy disappointment. Justin Verlander. 6-7 record, 4.82 ERA, 1.51 WHIP. Homer Bailey, 7-4 record, 4.80 ERA, 1.43 WHIP. Chris Davis, 222 batting average, 13 home runs, 40 RBIs, a preseason 8th ranked fantasy baseball player. David Wright, 278 average, 6 home runs, 40 RBIs, a 21st preseason ranked fantasy baseball player. Dustin Pedroia, 265 batting average, 4 home runs, 27 RBIs. The biggest fantasy disappointment. Yes, do you guys want to see a magic trick? I just made the envelope disappear, just like Justin Verlander's 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Yeah. Yeah, he wins the award. Biggest fantasy disappointment, a 151 WHIP. If someone would have told you before the season started that Justin Verlander would have a 151 WHIP, you would have laughed at them. Who would think that Verlander would be this bad? I mean, the Tigers have to be mad disappointed. So, here's what's going to happen. Now, we're going to give out the awards that are league specific. Before we just gave them out to just fantasy in general. These are league specific awards. And this one is the best free agent pickup. And now, this guy's going to break it down for you. Southern Draw.
Fantasy baseball. When I was young, and it was called Stratomatic. We used our dice, and that's what we did. But now you guys use your computers. Yeah, them computers, something else. But anyway, I mean, I don't know what happened to America's game. They got the OPSs and the pitch counts, and they even have instant replay nowadays. I mean, the umpires get the replay, and they still get it wrong. They're as blind as a bat. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Here are the nominees.
Best free agent pickup. Todd Frazier, 317 batting average, 11 home runs, 29 RBIs, and 6 stolen bases for Alaska Glaciers. Jonathan Broxton, a 3-0 record, 5 saves, 16 holds, and an 0.82 ERA for Team Joe Boo. Adam LaRoche, 313 batting average, 7 home runs, 28 RBIs for One Last Midnight. Francisco Rodriguez, 278 ERA, 0.93 ERA, 19 saves for Bear Bashers. Brian Dozier, 256 batting average, 8 home runs, 28 RBIs, 10 stolen bases for Bear Bashers. D. Gordon, 256 batting average with 25 stolen bases for Ben's Champions. The best free agent pickup.
And the winner is Todd Frazier. Yeah, a glimmer of hope is Todd. He actually hits 300. I don't know when it became okay to hit 225 with 25 home runs. Just as long as you hit long balls, you're allowed to stay in the game. Anyway, go ahead, Jason. Take it away.
Baseball's not that bad, Southern. It grows on you. The drama is fantastic. Speaking of drama, introducing the award for worst drop for the first half of our league, Flo Snookums.
Oh, hey. I'm Flo Snookums, and I'm here to present the award for worst drop. There are no nominees because it really was the worst of the worst. But I'll tell you anyway. The award for worst drop goes to Ben's Champions for Charlie Blackmon. I mean, are you kidding me? Seriously? Now really, if you can't tell, I'm trying to get ready for a date later.
Yeah, there wasn't anything else even in the same ballpark. Ballpark, you like that pun? There wasn't anything close to Charlie Blackmon. Since Murderers Row picked him off of waivers from Ben's Champions, he has hit 290, 3 homers, 13 RBIs, 6 stolen bases in 21 games. Those numbers are very, very good. If you don't think so, you better check yourself, son, because in dead ball era, those numbers are fantastic. Moving on to trades. When you look at a team, and there's been so many trades in our league, I mean, this guy, and that guy. Basically, the only way you can look at it is what did you start with and what did you end up with? If you got a guy in a trade and you dropped him and picked somebody else, I don't care about that guy. You could have did that with any schmuck from your roster. I want to know what you started with and what you gave up. So, clear winner, Team V. Sorry I have to read this, but I can't remember all this stuff. Team V traded away Chris Bryant, who's, all-world 2016, but I don't care about right now. Chris Bryant, Ryan Braun, and Mookie Betts for Prince Fielder, Sin-Soo Choo, Matt Holliday, and Zach Greinke. That trade right now for the present is definitely the winner of this season. And again, this is not done through just one trade. It was several trades of this guy, that guy, and that guy. But that's what he started with. That's what he ended up with. He was a clear winner. Now, let's go for a clear loser. And you're going to see the parallels here, okay? The clear loser, Ben's Champions, traded away Yasiel Puig, Hanley Ramirez, Jacoby Ellsbury, Freddie Freeman, Pedro Alvarez, and Garrett Richards. Those first 4 guys are like MVP guys, okay? 4, Rougned Odor, Matt Kemp, Nick Castellanos, Bryce Harper, Robbie Cano, Scott Kazmir, Tyson Ross, and Ian Desmond. Do you see the difference? The difference is one guy's playing for now, the next guy's playing for later. That's how it works. And the winner for now, Team V, the guy who thinks he's playing for next year, but he's still going to try to stay competitive, is Ben's Champions. But if you really think about all the guys that I listed there, they're not having good years. They're not having good 2014s, but they are young. A lot of them are young, and that's what we go by. So, before we go to the last award, sorry, talk about the money again. It's time for another commercial. Do you remember the Tom Amansky video sponsored by Fred McGriff? Well, I'm not Tom Amansky or Fred McGriff. I'm Manny Machado. See, that's a video of me making some good plays. I want to make a instructional video too, because as the season progresses, pitchers are finding it an easier and easier time to get me out, man. So I need a backup plan in case this doesn't pan out. I can teach you how to feel real good, or throw bats at pitchers that you can't hit. I'm pretty good at that too. So call me at 1-800-NOT-EVEN-CLOSE-TO-BROOKS for my instructional video. It'll be worth something someday because I don't know how many I'll even sell. Call and order yours today. The Manny Machado instructional video, man. It's priceless. Yeah, I'm not going to make fun of my sponsors. That's not a good business thing to do. So, here we go. The big award, and we got our, usual special presenter, but yeah, for lots of different reasons, I'm not going to say his real name. GM of the first half of the award. Take it away, bud.
Hi everybody, it's me, Evan Mouse. I have to protect my identity so Jason doesn't get sued. Here are the nominees for the award for GM of the first half of 2014. 2014, go!
GM of the First Half Award, Alaska Glaciers. Globo Gym. Team Joe Boo. The GM of the First Half Award.
Okay, and the award goes to Global Gym for setting himself up for a great second half run with the acquisitions of Yasiel Puig, Michael Walker, Anthony Ramirez, Jacoby Ellsbury, and Billy Hamilton. Hooray, Global Gym!
Well, there you have it, another award show in the books. And guess what? Just around the corner, I mean, I waited so long for the first half. We've got the second half. We've got playoff predictions. We've got to have a playoff dance-off. It's an annual thing. So, all kinds of videos coming up. And you know what else is coming around the corner? The football season. It's sneaking up on us. Football videos, all kinds of great stuff coming to you. So, until then, as I rip off one of my favorite DJs growing up, keep your feet on the ground and your eyes on your phone as your fantasy score has just changed. See you later, bye.